Hi everyone, Minky here with the next episode of Gen 2 AEFE again. It's been about half an hour now since last recorded, and it is episode 19, it's time for Fuchsia Gym, like I've finally promised. So, it's time to take on the gym. Yeah, you know what, and well, the fact that I've just walked up to this one here, this trainer here, well, we'll see. You'll see what I'm talking about as we go along, but for now, in fact, the fact that it has Bulbasaur of all Pokemon, I mean, at least it's in type now, at least it's actually Pokemon of the gym's type, you know, because this gym is the poison type gym, so if anything, you know, it's at least makes sense, if you will. It makes sense for the grass gym to have Bulbasaur as well, and I guess the flying gym, which isn't here obviously, it's in Johto, but the flying gym, Faulkner, would make sense to have Charizard in a sense, and then Squirtle, they never gain a type. Throughout their entire evolution, they don't gain a type. I remember some sort of guide saying that Blastoise was a dark type for some reason. It's like what? Come on now, man. But which would, I mean, don't get me wrong, it would be nice. I mean, it would make sense that they do. There is the Squirtle squad in the Pokemon anime that has those black glasses that would increase their dark type moves and whatnot. So at least there's that. But you know, it's like, I don't know, man. It's just a pity, kind of, I think. But it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, just Raymond. Only Raymond here in this team would gain a benefit, I think, from most of these trainers, if you will. What? No, you're not. What are you on about? What? You're not Janine? What? Jeez, man. Yeah, that's another thing, by the way. I can say it now, pretty much, in full effect. Yeah, Koga's not the gym leader anymore, you guys. That might be a surprise to you, because I never did the Elite Four in this game during the LP. But yeah, Koga's not the gym leader here. He's actually a league member now. And his daughter is the gym leader now. But we're getting tired. You're only the second trainer. You're only the second trainer. Technically the first, but that's a story for another day. Wow. I am Koga. Wait, what? Janine? What? Right? I was gonna make a Koga joke. Oh, I'm Koga, you guys. Barry? What? What are you doing here? What? Oh well. What was I? You know, I wasn't saying anything actually. We knew about what I was saying. But yeah, that's a pity that Squirtle doesn't get a type later on. But well, like it is what it is, I guess. I mean, Pokemon's just weird throughout, but I don't know, man. Yeah, they are ninjas. They do disguise themselves as Janine. Oh, that's tough. I don't even know who's who. Okay, maybe not then. Okay, so now I don't know which one is Janine, to be honest. Okay, that one's not Janine because they don't talk to me. What? Oh, that's tough, man. Okay, I think this one is I don't think this one is Janine, so I'm gonna talk to this one thinking they're not Janine. Because when I was a kid, I would always mix these two up. But the thing is, I used to think that these two are mixed up, this one and this one. But no, it's this one and this one. Yeah, I don't know, man. Well, you know what, I should be fine with experience points. pretty much. So I'll take on this one. Well, on this file anyway, on gold. And if I'm wrong, if this one is Janine, then I'll at least know for silver and crystal, which we'll not take on till last. So, yeah. Okay, thank goodness, man. Okay, so it should be the same one on all 3 files as well. Alice, man. Jeez, man. Yeah, because like, I think, because the thing is, what got me before is that Koga's right in the middle of the gym, pretty much, right? So you'd expect the gym leader here, Janine, to actually be in the middle still. You expect her to be there. So that threw me off. But hey, at least we got the experience in this game then. Like, this is the one that I would always mess up on. This is the one I always miss as a kid. Because I'd always assume that the other one was Janine. The other one wasn't Janine, but she was Janine. Therefore, I ended up missing her a lot, and I ended up battling the wrong trainer, and therefore I ended up missing out on this battle. I mean, it was only the one battle that I missed out on, but still, I'd always want to take on these battles, because for the most part, these gym battles, at least they're the same type. Like, yeah, I was still kind of one of those kids who didn't want to battle all the time. I just kind of want to speedrun through the game without really reading or anything of that stuff. You had me forward, you're the one who had me the least forward. But, you know, but in the gyms though, the gyms always, like at least they were always of the same type, you know, they always had the same type of Pokemon for the most part, so it was easy to know, like, okay, this is poison type gym, so bring Pokemon all good against genuinely poison types, and you have an idea of who's poison type as well. You know, like, so like Crobat here, they're a flying type as well, so maybe you could bring a psychic type, or, you know, and like obviously there would be, for the most part, you could use like Earthquake and you'd be fine, because Earthquake for the most part would hit most poison types, and it's a powerful move as well. So it's not like you'd have a bad time with it, even if it was not very effective against someone, because, well, it wouldn't be not very effective against someone, it'd be neutral. You know, the only trouble you'd truly have is if you came across a Crobat, or, you know, another flying type. Because, remember, there's no Levitate either, so if you came across a Wheezing or Coughing, you'd be totally fine. Because they wouldn't be immune. They don't have the ability. So, therefore, it's totally fine. You know, you're good with it, if you will. I'll even demonstrate here, if you will. Yeah, because I do want to kind of, part of me does want to prove it as well at the same time. I mean, I get probably most people will know, like, yeah, we know the game well and whatnot. At least I would hope so anyway. But I have been proven wrong on that, unfortunately. Particularly with one of my friends before, you know, so wanted to prove that it is neutral there, even though Ariados is a poison type. It was neutral there, so yeah, there is that. So, you know, but yeah, it is what it is. Now, die hit. What does that do? I don't even know what die hit does, to be honest. Because I don't use them that often. Does that do critical hits? It doesn't do anything, because I just fainted them. Yeah, I think Janine is the worst offender, to be honest, of that difficulty curve stuff, because I mean, her Pokemon, I don't even think she's got any level 40 Pokemon. I think all of them are below level 39, or level 39 or below. The Venomoth might be level 40, but that would have been it. Like, one level 40 at best. Yeah, it's like, that's kind of bad. Yeah, I mean, if anything, she is a new gym leader kind of thing. But the thing is, as well, it's like, because, like, you kind of expect, like, them to have some sort of skill for someone who's good, you know, someone who's got a champion level Pokemon, if you will, versus someone who's new, kind of thing. You know, like if it was a new trainer, yeah, you'd go easy on them. You wouldn't, not go easy on them, but you'd use lower level Pokemon, if you will. But for someone who is a champion level, such as yourself in this case, it's like you better, you need a bigger team, if you will, you know. So yeah, that's that, if you will. And yeah, the only other TM that Gym Leader gives you in the Kanto region this generation, Gen 2, is Janine with her TM06. And she's also one of only 2 gym leaders who got replaced as well. The other one being Blue in the Viridian gym, replacing Giovanni. So yeah, that's a cool little bit of trivia, where Janine is the only one to have 2 unique parts to her, if you will, as opposed to just the one. Whereas Erica and Blue, or the Viridian gym, I guess, Erica and Blue both have only 1 unique part to them. So yeah, Toxic, nice. You can learn it. I don't know, man. I think everyone yeah, everyone can learn it. I don't know if I'll teach it to anyone. Maybe to Solar, but that's yet to be seen. But speaking of Solar, let's move over to Silver. That's not really speaking of Solar, because Solar's in Crystal, but here's what it is. Yeah, Solar, ironically, of all Pokemon, is the one that can probably get both Giga Drain and Toxic. Funnily enough. Yeah, because those are both the TMs you get from Thingamajiggy. Alright, first trainer. How did you know I was real? You wish. They're all Janine. They're all. But yeah, so I mean that's kind of nice though, in a way that Solo is the one that gets the 2 TMs you get, if you will. But is there anyone else that can get? I don't know, probably not. I was gonna say that it's anyone else in the team that can get 2 pair, yeah, but it doesn't matter really. Would have been nice if I could compare my 9 Pokemon to the 8 gym leaders, but then, oh well. Never mind. I didn't battle that first trainer either, by the way. So yeah, I probably did battle this trainer then. Like back in the day, I mean. I probably did, because I only remember missing out on 1 trainer. But maybe I did miss out on both trainers, I don't know. Look at that Bulbasaur sprite, man. That is such a Bulbasaur looking sprite. I mean, it's nice, it's good. Venusaur already? I guess. Wow, okay, wow. Getting tough now, man. That's like, that's barely a Venusaur looking sprite. It looks more kaiju-like, if you will. You know? It's good though, it's good. Don't get me wrong, it's good. Yeah, it's nice. It's good seeing some of these sprites. Because remember, I would have loved to have done some of this in AEFE Crystal, but obviously, like, a lot of it is just, you know, messy, if you will. Because I remember even in that Let's Play, all the way back when, like, I purposely didn't look up some of the sprites, like, for Sunflora and other Pokemon and whatnot, because I purposely wanted to see the sprite in the LP, so I can kind of give my reaction in the LP itself, rather than say like, oh yeah, I've seen the sprite, I think of this and that and the other for it and whatnot. You know, that kind of thing. I wanted to actually properly show off, if you will, in the Let's Play itself, rather than, you know, just mention it if you want in passing. And I mean, in a sense, I've kind of kept that tradition going in a way, because this LP, I mean, I don't know how much of those old sprites I've seen beforehand, but it's been a long time since I've seen anything since then, if you will. And also, on top of that, back then, in ACP Crystal, it was just... It was just in Crystal, it wasn't in Gold and Silver as well, whereas in this case, it's Gold and Silver too, as well as, Jigger. Yeah, so at least now, it's like, you get more of a reaction out of me, if you will, for these sprites, if you will. Whereas back then, it was just the Crystal sprites. Yeah, which is all fine. Jeez, I can't wait till I do that Let's Play. That Let's Play movie though. That's going to be quite the LP movie, but it's so far away, it's right at the back of the list. Which is... I mean, it's something though, but it's a lot of it, if you will. So it's something to look forward to though. I mean, I have provided a link, well not a link, but I have provided like a little section for it in the description. But obviously I'm not going to link to it yet until I actually start making it and whatnot, or start releasing, I should say. That's when I'll link it and whatnot for proper. But it's just a reminder for myself to link it when I do eventually get it done, if you will. Which, to be fair, I haven't really focused on. I'm still just about over halfway done with the third LP movie that I'm doing, so I should probably get on with that over the week. Maybe not over the week, but like, I don't know when I'll get on with it, to be honest, or I don't know when I'll finish it, because I want to finish it soon. Like, I guess I'll try and finish it when Emerald Nuzlocke is done. Yeah, I think Emerald Nuzlocke is a good end to it. Like once I've properly done Emerald Nuzlocke, I can properly just get on with the LP movies and stuff, because that one's kind of taken up a lot of my time as well. Like, yeah, this LP's gone on as well, but this LP... well, I mean, I've got 2 LPs on the go, if you will, rather than 1, if you will. If I had 1 LP on the go, that'd be one less project to focus on, if you will. So obviously, like, when I've got one of these LPs done, which will probably be Emerald Nuzlocke before this one, that's when I can focus on the other, on the LP movies more. You know, so yeah, there's that. So yeah, I think that's a good point, if you will, I should look into. I mean, I really should be recording Emerald Nuzlocke today, but like, I mean, oh, I've got Friday and Saturday still, at least, because remember, today's the 27th of March, it's Thursday today, but I've got 2 more days to record Emerald Nuzlocke on, so it's fine. I'm sure I'll manage. And then next week, I'm going to edit those videos, and then next week I'm going to record some more videos and edit, record and edit, record, edit. I mean, it's only 3 a week, but it's only 3 every 2 weeks that I'm getting done, so it's a bit slower than expected, because I'm releasing 2 a week. So I'm releasing 4 Emerald videos every 2 weeks, which is, and I'm only editing, getting 2 done every 2 weeks, so only 3 done every 2 weeks, so I'm being a bit slower, so hopefully I can manage, but we're getting there. See, level 39 on the Venomoth as well. Like, that's, like I said, not even level 40. So that's a bit of a shame, but I mean, like, again, if it's a case of like just being new, if you will, being a new gym leader, I started just getting the hang of it, if you will, especially for a champion level trainer. You know, it's like, okay, fair enough, you're still getting the hang of things, if you will. So it's all good. You can have a special gift. It's toxic. I know, right? I want to become better than both father and you. Yeah, that's a really nice sentiment. But yeah, I don't know what's. I mean, who can learn? Let's have a look at who can learn toxic then in this game. Not in this game. I mean just in this file on this team. Probably everyone still. Yep, everyone. So I don't know if I'll teach it to anyone here, but it's just that Solo in Crystal has, you know, poison power already. So maybe I could just use toxic, and that's a better move for them. I don't know. Yes, Gavin, battle please. Come on. Oh yeah, you wish you could show me? There's an easy way to do that, man. Come on, man. I want to battle, man. Tough Radicate. How about battle of Tough Me and see how well you do? See you later. I wish, man. Come on. Battle me. I want to battle, man. Anyway, on that note, on that depressing note, let's go over to Crystal. Alright, here we are blah 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 in Fuchsia City, and I just got a call from Vance. I think that's how you pronounce his name, Vance, saying to battle him in Route 44. So I'll go do that after this gym. For the nice little end bit, if you will, and then yeah, I'll be all good. And then afterwards for as well, I do like this where you got like a screenshot, if you will. I try to take screenshots whenever I can of Fraligator, Typhlosion, whatever, against all the different Pokemon. You know, because it's just interesting to see, because like, especially when it's like, when you got names for them as well, because it's like, it's Hydro versus Green, if you will. Because, yeah, I actually call the Bulbasaur line Green whenever I get a chance to. For the most part, anyway. I mean, there's my Gen 1 AEFE team, which ironically didn't call him that. But that was like, kind of an exception? I don't know. Because, like, yeah, none of them were actually called by the normal names that I give them. Because typically I call them Green, Red, and Blue after the games, you know, obviously. And I call Raikou Yellow. But I didn't call any of them that in Gen 1 AEFE. So I don't know. Yeah, I actually have two nicknames then for... two general nicknames for the Gen 1 starters and wow. I think I kind of have the same for the Gen 2 ones as well. For the Gen 3 ones even, I should say. Or at least, well, I have it for someone. I think the Weather Trio, I think I have two names for them. Something like that, I think so anyway. Because like... it's like Kyogre is Drizzle, but then... but then Groudon is obviously Drought and Rayquaza is Airlock, but then they have different abilities when they're primal, in all else. So yeah, I don't know about that one. I guess it's just for the situation, if you will, because like in that case, then it's like in the case of that team, that had a focus on a particular sort of bunch of Pokemon I have, if you will, like a nostalgia, if you will. You know, whereas everyone else, I don't really have anything like that. I don't think. I don't have that too often, so I don't know. Although, actually, now that I think about it, I guess, if anything, what I could do is I could see, like, who would be the Gen 2 versions of all those Pokemon. You know, like, who would be the... Who would I name Forest, Fire, Water, Spirit, Shadow, and Light in Generation 2, for example? Obviously, the 3 starters are pretty much guaranteed to be called Forest, Fire, and Water. You know, that's kind of a given, right? But like, who would then be Spirit, Shadow, and Light? I wonder. At least in this generation, anyway, who would be Spirit, Shadow, and Light? Preferably, it would be a Johto Pokemon for all of them as well. Because then I could say, like... But I don't know, because the only Ghost type we have in this generation is Mischievous. But they evolve. They evolve into Mismagius. So, it's like... I don't know, man, it's... I don't know who I'd do for Shadow then. I guess a Dark type? Yeah, a Dark type could work. But who though? What even Dark types are there other than Houndoom and Murkrow? Murkrow also evolves, by the way, so I don't really want to do them. That's tough, man. And then Spirit, that's more like a ground type, as weird as that is. What ground types are there? Donphan? I don't really want to do Donphan, to be honest. Ursaring? They're a normal type, to be fair, yeah. I don't know about that one. And then Light would be yellow. Not yellow, it would be electric, so... That would be Ampharos, but I don't know about doing them either, especially since they're not in Crystal. Which, to be fair, you can't really get Gengar without trading or glitching, you know, it's... Or I guess cheating. And then... what other Pokemon are there? Blossom? No, they're grass type though. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look into that one day, you know, see what the Gen 2 versions would be, the Gen 3 versions, 4 versions, etc. I guess I could do 2 versions as well. One version that's like accessible, like, well, not 2 versions, 2 plus versions as well. One version that's like accessible to you entirely within red, entirely within blue, or entirely within yellow, because obviously you can't get Raichu in yellow without trading or whatever, or glitching or cheating or whatever. You know, you could do something like, oh, I don't want to cheat, so I'm not going to use any cheats to get them, or I don't want to use glitches, or I can't trade or whatever, you know, that kind of thing. So it's like, in that case then it's like, okay, under this rule set, what would be your grass type, fire type, water type, ground type, ghost type, and electric type, you know, that kind of stuff. And then would you even go with that all the way through, or would you pick like a dark type instead of a ghost type, or, you know, would you pick a poisonous type instead of a ground type, for example, I guess, you know, or, you know what I mean, you know, it's that kind of thing. It's like, there's so much. It's like, there's so much of it that's just like, you know, it's, I mean, it's a fun idea, I think. It's a fun idea. I should probably try that more often, to be honest. Like, see what other patterns I can make. The only thing is, though, I only did this for Generation 1 because this was like all the way back when, and I only thought about it for Generation 1. I never went further than that, to be honest. You know, I never decided to try and make it for Generation 2 and onwards, even though I probably had the ability to do it for Generation 2 and onwards, or at least for Generation 3 anyway, especially given how much I played Generation 3 back in the day. But I just never thought about going into it, especially since like Swampert was a ground type as well. You know, so that kind of conflates with the whole, you know, water ground kind of thing, if you will, because like I've got, he's a ground type, but I've got a ground type already kind of thing, and do it, you know, and it's like, so I don't know, man. I think I did that in Shining Pearl, actually. I think I did manage to pull something of a team in Shining Pearl. You know, when I played that back in the day. Back in the day. Like, this was like 20 years ago. No, I mean back when that came out, I think I made something of a team like that, if you will. Which, I'm not going to mention it here, but definitely keep it in mind for when I do showcase something for Shining Pearl, because I might look into doing something like that, where I just like show off, like, you know, like I might show off some of my nostalgia, if you will, some more nostalgia in my games that I've got, if you will, like some stuff like, oh, here's my Shining Pearl team, it's based on the same thing from Gen 1 AEFE kind of thing, here's my guidebooks kind of thing, that kind of stuff. I might look into doing stuff like that, if you will, like a video like that. And I'll definitely try and show off my Shining Pearl team to give you an idea of what that is, because I don't remember the whole team, so I don't want to spoil it here and then realize I don't remember the whole team or anything. So there will be that. But then, like, obviously, like, okay, wow, I thought that was going to be a crit, to be honest. But yeah, that's definitely something I've got to do at some point. It is showcase that team, I mean. Just for the sake of argument, if you will, really. Come on, man. Oh well. But yeah, that's definitely something nice. I think it would be nice to show off. And I don't know what else I can really mention. Like, I don't know, it's something to look forward to, I guess. I say that about a lot of my stuff, but it's not me trying to like be egotistical, it's just me trying to be good, trying to do my best and whatnot. Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's something for me to look forward to, pretty much. Yeah, it's something nice, I think. Yeah, that's what I think anyway. It's something for me to look forward to kind of just go over, if you will. But that's sorry for another day, I guess. Now, by the way, I'm going to go see Vance to battle him, because remember I did say I can battle him, so that's what I'm doing now. I'm going to go see him. That's assuming he still wants to battle, of course. Which hopefully he does, but if not, I will. I really would have lost the trainer battle then. Despite getting lucky and gold. Yeah, call from someone. Oh no, don't want to battle anymore. But yeah, at this point I would fly to the Lake of Rage, because what I would do is, because I've got my Persian, I would go all the way through the grass from Lake of Rage down to Mahogany Town and battle all the Pokemon there that pop up, and I'd use Payday to get more money out of them and whatnot. Obviously I don't have Persian with me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do the normal path. And when I get to this point, I always go north, to the north side of it, Only because I feel like it gives you more steps. I'm pretty sure it gives you more steps as well, because there's more turns and whatnot. And plus, it's further away from this little bit that you got to go through, so you know, yeah, I'm sure it gives you more stats. And yes, it gives you one smash was still nice. Yeah, PGR, nice. And yeah, again, I'm going for solar because I'm kind of doing the thing with Mickey where I get my Pokemon against Pokemon who are strong against their type. And hence why I've picked solar, because they're the only one weak to flying type out of the three. And so obviously, like, going for them. Obviously Mickey is the one who wants to battle the one they're weak to. But it doesn't hurt too much to try it with other Pokemon as well, I don't think. Not when you're this higher level, in comparison, if you will. Which, by the way, level 39 Venomoth from Janine, level 38 Pidgeot from this guy. I mean, to be fair, he's not a gym leader or anything, but... And he does have to train it up a little bit to get to this point, but still. It's like... It's a bit iffy, you know? I probably should have done Poison Powder first, because then they would have taken 2 turns of damage. Oh well. Didn't learn the first time, but hey, figured it out afterwards. Oh well. Hindsight is 20/20, I guess. Or whatever the saying is, I don't know. Alright, let's go back. Again. No, I'm kidding, it's fine. Yeah, didn't I battle Joey earlier, and then I had to come back to Kanto? Yeah. Twice now, twice in a row. Despite I'm calling on the same day, like, not even that long afterwards. Alright. Fuchsia City. Yeah, not long left. Not long left to the LP. Wow. Alright, just proof of concept real quick, by the way. Let's have a look at Toxic, see who can learn it. I mean, it's obviously none of my Pokemon, but, you know, it's... but no. You can learn Toxic. Yeah, it's to be expected. Toxic's one of those moves that pretty much everyone can learn. In fact, I'm pretty sure on Bulbapedia, it's one of the few moves that instead of having a learn set of Pokemon who can learn it, instead has a learn set of Pokemon that can't learn it. Ironically, because it can be learned by so many Pokemon. Like Ditto can't learn it on a normal circumstances and whatnot. Obviously, Smeargle can't learn it on a normal circumstances, but they're kind of obvious. But at the same time, it's like, why list everyone when you can just say pretty much everyone learns it? These are the exceptions, you know. When it's like only like 5 exceptions or so, you know, something like that. You know, out of like thousands of well, not thousands, but out of like a lot of Pokemon, you know. So, you know, but on that note, I'm going to thank you for watching once again today. It's the 3rd time today that I'm thanking you, but, well, 3rd time today for me, not 3rd time today for you, probably. And, yeah, on that note, I'm going to thank you, and I'm going to see you next time. So, I hope you have a very minky day.